Alright, so hey guys, welcome to another Warframe video. I hope you had wonderful Christmas, and today we're going to take a quick look at our newest secondary weapon that we released with Ivara Prime Access, the Aksomati Prime. So first things first, the blueprint for the Aksomati is a common drop from the Meso R2 relic, the barrel is an uncommon drop from the Neo Z5 relic, the receiver is a common drop from the Axie D2 relic, and finally the link is a rare drop from the Axie A8 relic. The Aksomati Prime are Mastery Rank 12 Bloodhost secondaries that do 20 damage per shot, 10 as slash, 8 as puncture, and 2 as impact. They have extremely high fire rate of 13.33 rounds per second with an 80 round magazine, 420 rounds in total, and 1.4 second reload. They also come in with a very solid 24% crit chance, a pretty huge 3 times crit multiplier, and 18% status chance. Now the Aksomati Prime also come in with a spool up mechanic, so when you first start firing, the fire rate is much lower and they're also pretty inaccurate, but as you keep firing, the fire rate goes up until it hits that 13.33 rounds per second, and they also become much more accurate. It's actually quite surprising how accurate these things are once they're fully spooled up, especially since the fire rate is as high as it is. Now the build I ended up running on the Aksomati Prime requires 3 Forma, where you reformat the dash into a V and then add 2 more Vs, but if you don't care about the exile slot, you can drop it down to 2 Forma, where you reformat the dash into a V and then add another V. So what we're running here is Hornet Strike for the damage, Barrel Diffusion for the multi-shot, Lethal Torrent for fire and multi-shot, Prime Pistol Gambit for crit chance, Prime Target Cracker for crit damage, then Pistol Ammo Mutation because the ammo economy on these is not great, then we have Scorch for hidden status, and Pistol Pestilence with Jolt for corrosive end status. Now I did try a bunch of different setups as well, like with Hydroid Crosshairs and even Viral setup with Maim, but this one just straight up felt the best, and it's because the insanely high fire rate works really well with the armor stripping properties of corrosive and heat. It just decimates armored units. And that is exactly what you want right now. It might not be as favorable later down the line, but right now, with the Liches being only Grenier and Empyrean being comprised of, well, almost entirely the Grenier, being able to just disintegrate armor off of enemies is really good. Plus, you're still proccing a decent amount of slash on the enemy, so while you're in the process of stripping away their armor, they're already taking true damage from the slash procs. Though it doesn't perform too well versus beefy high-level corpus, something like, sortie level techs, so if you're fighting high-level corpus, I would just switch over to gas and electricity instead. It's still not gonna be like amazing for single target, but you get a nice bit of AoE from the gas clouds, and if you do want to go for full single target for the corpus, just go with Viral and put in Maim for the extra slash procs. So yeah, the Aksomati Prime are pretty damn good, which is not that much of a surprise because even the standard Aksomati were pretty damn good, and this is just a straight up upgrade. So I would definitely recommend you check these puppies out, even though I don't personally like them myself too much, because for me personally the fire rate is a little bit too high, a little bit too much DECA for my liking, and the sound, I don't know, I just don't like the sound, it is very hollow. I don't know, I like my pew-pews to emit a slightly girthier sound. But then again, this is very much a personal preference kind of thing, they are great, so definitely pick them up. And I thank you very much for watching, as always guys, I hope you have enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!